Welcome back to Kevin Toll Reads, where I am here to talk about my weekly wrap-up, and what a week it was. A lot of reading, a lot of personal stuff, not a lot of sleep, but here we are. We're going with it. Let's do this. So, let's kick it off with books I read last week. Blood on the Snow by Joe Nesbo, rated a 4.3, kind of a Norwegian pulpish thriller. Really enjoyed it. There is another book. There's 2 books in the series called the Blood on Snow series. Yeah, I'm definitely going to check out the next one probably in the near term, so be on the lookout. 4.3. I finally got this behemoth done. 3.9. I have a pretty long-winded review that goes from my review and take on this book to just the series overall, and I think you should check it out if you're interested in this silk punk fantasy series. I give them a lot of thoughts about it, and so you definitely want to check that out. Should check it out before you either spend money or take the dive into the series. I think it's worth it depending on your preferences, so check it out. And then I also snuck in, even though I haven't did the review yet, I haven't even got my notes together yet. Yeah, there's been a lot going on, which is every week. But Boundary Waters, book number 2 in the Cork O'Connor series by William Kent Kruger. I read it. It was good. I'm not going to say any more than that, and you'll have to check out my review this week. I also read A Tale of Conan. I read The Servants of Bityankin, and you definitely want to check that out. I put my review up this past week. Was really, really excited to get back into Conan. Really enjoyed that Tale of Conan. Definitely looking forward to continuing on in this omnibus collection. And then, little spoiler, I will transition into Solomon Kane by Robert E. Howard. I'm wanting to do tales in that as well, and so we'll see how that works out coming week, and we'll talk about that in a minute. We'll be back on Sherlock, and then we'll keep rotating between Conan and Sherlock again for a while, and then when Conan's done, I'll probably move to Solomon Kane. So, yeah. And then I read all 5 tales in Sand and Steel by T.H. Brandt, a.k.a. Tim from Secret Fire Books. I put a really interesting Saturday short kind of video out there, not only talking about Tim's writing and the all 5 tales in this that I read and reviewed this week. This is about 82-page book of 5 tales, really quick read. Really enjoyed it. You should definitely check that video out. Average rating between all the 5 different tales, which I rated all of them, was a 4.4. So this is really solid. I really enjoyed this thing, and I'm not just saying that because Tim's a YouTube buddy. I've always been pretty transparent that I've picked up people's books that are authors on YouTube, that are friends or subscribers on YouTube, and I'm going to be completely transparent. I'm not going to hold any punches. If I like the book, I'm going to say it. There's parts I don't like, I'm going to say it. And there's a lot to like here, a lot to like. So definitely check that out. Average rating for everything, short stories, Conan, the Speaking Bones, the 2 books I finished, was a 4.2, so really solid reading week. So in terms of videos this past week, I did 11 videos in a live video, which was a complete and utter disaster. Just a spoiler, if you want to check out my live video from last Sunday, I had it all scheduled and thought I had done it correctly, but I didn't go into StreamYard and set it up and then link it to my YouTube channel so that the event was connected. And so I had to basically drop off as people were in the chat trying to figure out when I was going to come, and then create a new one real quick and go live, and then have, through my phone, and have people chime. It was a mess, but people graciously got on there and it was an interesting live stream. I got a lot of questions, and it was fun, and got made fun of, and yeah, it was great. It was everything I wanted to be. I talked about what the past year, celebrating my year on YouTube. We talked about what was working well, what has not worked real well, and what the future holds on the channel. And so if you haven't checked it out, you definitely want to check out my live stream and get little details there. But I also did a From the Shelves. I reshuffled the TBR. We did 2 book tags. So, Logan's really happy about that. I did a What Are You Reading Wednesday. There has been some updates from Officer Giles. I did, obviously, the Conan. I did 2 book reviews. And I did another book mail. Logan from Novel Insight sent me book mail. And I did kind of a mini book haul. And, obviously, the Saturday Shorts about Sand and Steel from TH Brands. It was a busy week, and I'm up to 27 people so far that have done the Reading Ticks tag. I'm really shocked that the perfect BookTuber tag has only been done like once or twice, but I get it. I think some people are a little gun shy about naming their favorites with feeling like they're going to leave people out, and I didn't really think about that. I just thought it was really cool because you could talk about business. I don't know. It is what it is. Some really hit, like a person used to tell me when we were talking about ultra running, it was like, some days you're the nail, some days you're the hammer. So it is what it is. Let's dive into BookTube Community. So there's been another week of a lot of people engagement on the community, and so we're going to roll through these. Oh, hello, Holly, Jim's Books Reading Stuff, Ginger Bibliophile, Odd Audie Online, Dobby Books, Storm Reads, Being Lamb, Professor X, Twice Born by Grace, Brian M.R. Pronic 1, Adventures in Literature, Josh Dean 5449, Book Chat with Pat, Stephen Everett 7, Cobalt Dragon, Already Overbooked, Eric Henderson 3825, Ted Redenstead, Book Lady Linda, Hyde and Reed, Jack Yo, Book Buds, Reading Ideas, Aaron Reads a Book, Hassan Creative, Book Buds again, I don't know why I have it twice. Joe and Mary are just that influential. Patty Page, Book Ramble, Virtual Sunny 5, Read and Reread, Books with Blake, Kelly Reads a Lot, Free Indeed 7720, Richard Adcock, Booked Panda, Uncommon Reader, Secret Fire Books, which I may have already said, but yeah, it's Tim. A Genteel Black Hole, Novel Insights, Reading from the Depths, CG Rated Books, The Natural Mid-South, Mystery and Mayhem, Some Other Character, Sue Jackson, Dr. Cranky Pants Reads. His channel is awesome. You definitely need to check Nick out. Patrick6642, Rob Writes. I've been saying Rob Ritz for so long, and I've been trading some emails with Rob. Yeah, he corrected me, which he should. Rob Writes. Unfiltered Debauches. I hope that's right. Little Big Library. Charlene Nobles, A Ferret's Novel Tale. John Carnwath. The Whoopsick, Wazalan, Alexander Belange, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, Dave, Monastery 9, Linda Edge, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, Megan's Reading Revelations, Gray Facts, Aaron Rothbart, Bada Boom 2020, Nathan O'Regan, Rolansky Payansky, Michelle Redatrix, Lins12, and Jake from Pulp Mortem. It's been a busy week. So let's dovetail into Comment of the Week. So this is the tale of 2 Brians. One prefers his name spelled Brian, and that's Brian from Adventures in Literature. Brian posted on my book mail video his confession that, when you go onto Thrift Books and you score a free book after, they give you points, and when you get to a certain point threshold, you get a free book. And it can dovetail and spiral out of control. And so he felt like, he needed to confess to his recent sins on my my book mail and mini haul, and I thought that was really funny. And then Brian from Brian M.R. Pronic 1, who prefers to spell his name Bryan, he's just basically a comment of the week generator, let's be honest. And his comment from my book review on Blood on the Snow from Joe Nesbo talks about, tractor incident, and then no one wants to talk about, his life. And Brian, you can go down a rabbit hole with Brian really quick. But yeah, it's always entertaining to see his comments. I mean, I always giggle and laugh. So now let's talk about BookTuber Spotlight. I have 3 really good ones this week. Somewhat newer, a couple newer channels, but all 3 kind of newer to me. We'll start with Books with Blake. Brand new channel, for what I can tell. Definitely brand new to me. Has 1 video and some shorts out there. Blake is he put out his March TBR, and he also had talked about reading. He reads a lot of comic books. Yeah, interesting channel. You should check it out. And then Peter the book lover, he has a great little channel, over 100 videos. He's new to me, but loads of book reviews, insights. He also does movies. Looks like he posts a couple videos a week. You can get stuff from Star Wars, Harry Potter to Dr. Seuss. So he has a load of stuff on there, and definitely interesting character. Been commenting on some of my videos, as has Blake. And so, yeah, really interesting. And then the third and final one is Sandaline. Don't know a whole lot about her. I know that she's done a tag from me, and she mentioned doing another one. I enjoy her videos. She is a Cambridge literature graduate. She's very well spoken. She loves BookTube. She's a newer channel. Really chill kind of vibes when she talks. I really enjoy that. She recently did a video regarding classics you can read in a day, and I thought it was really interesting. I haven't yet had the chance to comment on it, but you should check out her channel. It's really, really cool. Definitely needs more love than what she gets, especially all three of these guys are the two guys and the gal. And so definitely check them out. So, and then in terms of upcoming reading, wow. I'm going to be reading this week The Skyliners from Louis L'Amour. Definitely, this is book number 11 in the Sackett series, where the wagon train is moving along. We have book 11 and 12 this month, so that's coming. I also started Sword of Kaigen by M.L. Wang. I am buddy reading this with Rowdy from Rowdy Player One, and at the end of the month, we're going to be doing a live video, I think, and talking about Sword of Kaigen. And so I'm really interested in that. Doing some kind of collaboration with Rowdy is going to be fun. And yeah, Sword of Kaigen, let's go. I've been wanting to read this for a long time. I will tell you, I am enjoying what I've read so far. Obviously, you're getting an introduction to characters and this world and some of the nuances and history and names and what they mean and different powers. And so, yeah, I'm really interested. I'm really enjoying it so far, and I think it's going to get better and better. So really excited about that. And then if I had, depending on how quickly I read Skyliners, I'm also going to probably maybe try to start Evan Tanner book number 6, which is, I think, Tanner's Virgin, I believe is the title of that one. So be on the lookout for that. In terms of upcoming videos this week, it's going to be another, I say this every week. It's going to be a busy week. I've got From the Shelves. I'm going to be talking about a series update and priority, what my priority series are going to be. I'm kind of reshuffling that around, talking about series I've completed, series that are a priority now, some series I've tabled, and some series that are on my list to get to later. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to be doing a book tag on Tuesday. I'm doing Rowdy's, his first original tag, so be on the lookout for that. I'm going to have to do the book review for Boundary Waters. There's going to be another What Are You Reading Wednesday. Be on the lookout for that. The acting on Wednesdays is just so good. It's just so good. It's chef's kiss. You definitely need to check that out. And then there's going to be a Let Me Know video this week. I've already recorded it. It's up. It's scheduled, so be on the lookout for that. And I'm going to be diving back into Sherlock Holmes. There's going to be a Sherlock Holmes tale and Saturday Shorts, which I haven't even picked up what I'm going to be reading this week in terms of Saturday Shorts. But more than likely, it could be something that Pat recommended. So be on the lookout for that. Also, really quick, I am working on the library video, getting my kind of structure together. And so that is still in the works. I'm thinking probably April I'm going to have that out. So be on the lookout for that. And then if you haven't been enjoying Reacher Season 3, you definitely should be. It is going really well. I'm really enjoying that. Logan and I are going to be talking about Reacher and everything to do with Season 3 on Prime at the end of this month. So be on the lookout for that as well. And that is my weekly wrap-up. I hope you all are doing well. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I will talk to you all this week. Let's go.